Welcome to Park Manor Central. Hi everyone, I am Alana Yang, a senior student at Babson College. Today we'll be touring Park Manor Central. It houses 150 students, with the students mainly being freshmen and sophomore people at Babson, and also the room types here are double rooms and triple rooms. Come on in.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hello. Today we're here with
Eason
and
Aaron.
and we'll be touring their double room. Eason, can you talk to us about your room layout?
So basically, me and my roommate Aaron, and we both have our bed to the side. My bed is over here and his bed is over there. And this is the table, the chair, and then refrigerator where we put like different drinks and stuff. And then we have like a whole like ramen section.
Got it. I also see that there's a huge plushie on the bed. Is this like a part of your decoration?
No, I just brought it from my home, and then it's a convenient like plushie to lay on sometimes when I'm tired. So
For sure. It definitely like adds to the room vibes and decorations as well. What type of food do you usually like to eat when you're in your dorm? Because I see that you have a bunch of ramen and you also have a fridge.
yeah, so when I'm hungry, I will like put some ramen here, and there's like a place where we can heat up the water, and I can grab a ramen over here and cook a ramen for myself. And then I have a lot of like snacks. Like Oreos.
We have a lot of
I
snacks
don't know
here.
what this is, but like I have a lot, you know. Everything that you need for dorm.
College essentials, right?
Yeah.
Aaron, for your side of the room, what sort of decorations do you have on your desk?
Okay, let's give you a walkthrough. We got the Babson beaver right on my keyboard, so that's very cute. I mean, if you come to Babson, you might be able to get one. Who knows? And then we have sort of like my little ducky. I'm a very big duck fan, so you'll sort of see that. And then we got some, I guess, motivation quotes. I guess when you wake up in the morning, you want to see something nice.
Good.
Yeah, you want to feel good. It's a rainy day on Babson's campus. It's pretty sad. So looking at that, makes it a little bit better. And we got a little cute sloth, because why not?
These small elements really like make your freshman year feel at home, right?
Yeah, 100%. Sometimes you just need that little trinket. And also this jet was actually from the foundry I 3D printed, so there's tons of resources here at Babson if you just want to make something for fun. Same for the phone stand.
What can you make at the foundry if anyone doesn't know about it?
Okay, foundry, you can literally do woodworking. All these things you have to get your certification, but there's 3D printing, there's the sewing if you want to sew, and there's tons of things that if you really want to build something, the foundry is the place to go. Honestly, there's so many fun things there.
At the foundry, it's like the creative place where anyone can build anything that's physical, because there's a large space with all of the materials being free for Babson students to use, so even something as advanced as a 3D printer is there and we can use it whenever we want to. So moving on to this side of the room, I also see that you lowered your bed a little bit.
Yeah, so a lot of these beds typically, you'll soon find out that they're very high, so you're gonna have to jump onto them. But at the start of the year, we lowered this thing, we stacked the cabinets, there's more space, and that's why it looks so open for our room.
Spacious.
And spacious, yes.
And if you ever do want more space down there as storage, then that is when you can basically like keep the bed as high. But it's really up to you to feel whatever is comfortable for you. You can basically adjust the height here. Can we see your closet as well?
Let's do it. So we got our coats and jackets, pretty much here, windbreaker for the morning runs, and this is pretty much it. So a lot of it, pretty solid space overall. And we got backpacks up here as well, in case for outside excursions. And honestly, it's more than enough. For a guy, it's more than enough space. And if you need also, you can also loft the bed, so you can also put additional stuff and move the desk underneath.
For sure. For someone who is a freshman student coming in, what do you think are some unconventional items that they wouldn't think about bringing, but you would suggest them to do so?
Ooh, biggest thing, air filter. That's the main thing. And if you have, Wuzu fan is pretty popular as well, but air filter, 100%. And you're gonna find out pretty quick that the air, if someone's sick upstairs or something, there's a very good chance that you will get sick as well. And also a water filter right over there. That one's also pretty helpful. Hot water, warm water, and having a filter by yourself, Brita or whatever, to make hot water is very useful. Underrated, in my opinion.
What's the first amenity we have here?
Right behind us, the vending machines. Students go to 100%.
What's your favorite drink here?
Favorite drink, there's not that many. We go to Ray's for that. But if it was here, I'd probably just go with a Gatorade.
Yeah, for sure. It's something that we definitely need for hydration. There's also a few other snack options. So if you ever want a late night snack because you're staying up late to study, here it is.
Now we're in the kitchen. Yay!
Can you walk us through what we have here?
Okay, so we have a fridge, microwave, ovens, your typical stuff. This is the stove. One you'll get. A lot of students have their own sort of pans and stuff that you can potentially use if you want. And then the oven, you can bake cookies. We've had people bake cookies before. And then these sort of drawers here. So like this stuff, you can store your own stuff. And then pans, sauces.
So overall, if you live in Park Manor Central, then you have all these amenities that you can be using. If you ever want to invite friends over and then just do a baking night or cooking night, this is available to you.
Yeah.
We are now at the
Laundry room.
let's see the laundry room.
Yep, laundry room.
So how many washers and dryers do we have?
We have 5 dryers, 5 washers.
And do you ever encounter any sort of like conflicts with people who are always using the washers?
So it does happen. Of course, everyone's respectful. But at the end of the day, it's college. Stuff happens.
Got it.
Best way to describe it. Oh, it's all free. It's all free. So any of these dryers, any of these washers, they're all free.
Perfect. We're in the basement, but this is,
The study room.
which I didn't know that even existed in Park Manor Central, but this is where students can study together and do group projects, right?
Yes, or if you want a late night movie session, karaoke session, that also works. So there's it's a very versatile room.
This is the band room, which we also have in Park Manor Central.
Yup, and the way you can get it is you go onto the website and sort of apply for the thing. It's relatively easy, but you get access to this band room as well as other band rooms across campus.
What do you have to apply for to get here?
It's pretty easy, honestly, just some interest and I forget the application, but it's very straightforward. You can do it in less than 5 minutes.
So if you ever have an interest in playing instruments and also just music in general, this band room is definitely for you.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, this is also the dance room, which is available for anyone who wants to practice dancing and also just do some yoga to be in the space.
Okay, here we have sort of the sink area, 3 sinks, and also we have like this sort of cabinet area if you want to sort of put your clothes when you're showering or anything. And then if you come on this side, we also have 3 showers as well as 3 bathrooms. Every single day they're cleaned out. So at the end of the day, just make sure you keep it clean and be respectful of the space because a lot of people are using the showers or using the toilets, using the bathrooms in general.
It's you two's first year at Babson, and have you guys made any friends within Park Manor Central?
Yes. So my neighbor like right next to me is like one of my brothers from AK Psi. So we grew very close throughout the process because Babson is such a close-knit community. So you see the same faces every single day, especially people in your dorm halls. So like I talk to them like almost every other day, and that's probably one of your first friends that you make at Babson. So you have to be out there, talk to everyone, including the ones around you, in order to make the most out of the close-knit community that Babson offers.
I love that advice. And can you tell us a little bit about what AK Psi is?
So AK Psi is one of the co-ed business fraternity on campus. So AK Psi basically allows both female and male to rush. And after you join the business frat, there will be a lot of network and people like upperclassmen supporting you, helping you, giving you advice. And you can probably make a huge amount of friends from just joining a business frat.
Got it. Thank you for that suggestion. It's also your first year. So what friends have you made within Park Manor Central?
At Central, everyone's really chill with each other. So everyone at the end of the day here, if you see them, they're willing to say hi. I think that's something that's really valuable because Babson's a small school. When you are able to say hi to anyone and sort of know that they're not a mean person, that goes a long way. So definitely in the mornings, once in a while, you sort of say hi to someone. So definitely tons of people are really nice and are willing to have conversations on Babson's campus and also at Park Manor Central.
Got it. Thank you two so much for your time, Eason and Aaron.